I just wanted to do this short video on the way home from the pharmacy because I've been thinking a lot about what we were talking about in this morning's live stream. And it really has just been reverberating certain things over and over again in my head. And I can't help but feel that that certain things are just seemed way too convenient, just way too convenient. It's way too convenient that everything is in an uproar over the sheriff. All the drama and the hoopla and the BS has pretty much died down. And we were getting back into searching and looking. There'd even been searches that the TBI and everybody was saying was planned searches, Funny thing to me, these phone calls happen that people think that the police don't know about. Please. And all of a sudden, for 2-3 days straight, they searching. Well, of course they're going to say it was a planned search, But was it planned? All of a sudden, certain players in the game are speaking out. We got Jose. We got this Crystal Spencer that everybody's been hunting forever. Finally coming out. Are they suddenly coming out? Or have they suddenly been given the okay and the thumbs up from law enforcement to speak out? And it's the only thing I can say is that it's just timing is very odd, because you got Ronnie speaks out, then you got Jose speaks out, then you got Benny for the first time this whole case not being on the parent's side. Now, do I think that it's been drawn out for clicks and views? Absolutely, and people ride me about that, but I'm just long-winded. It's not just drawn out, and I can't even fault for that, because again, the platform we're using tells us to do so. It tells you to draw it out. You have to do it over 8 minutes. If the video's not over 8 minutes, you don't get any credit for watches on it unless it qualifies as a short. There's all kinds of little goodness. There's all kinds of little thingies that YouTube does, to make you, as I say, a little bit pregnant. Or take 1 step forward and 2 steps back type thing. You're here, you're approved for this. We're going to pay you for this, but we're going to take almost half of what we're paying you back. Well, whatever. Anyway, I digress. I want, between now and the live stream late tonight, I want y'all to think and let me know in the comments and in the live stream if you haven't commented. And no, it's not going to be, how do you like my driving? Because, I'll be like, did you die? But did you die? We have this conversation, me and my child, all the time, where she also tells me grass is not road. It is in the country, and that's where we was. See, grass is road on the dirt roads, let me tell you. Or out when you go so far out being hill, grass is road. Bam. Okay, anyway. Oh, please don't come over at me. I hate this where I feel squished up in the middles. Y'all just don't even know. But no, I want y'all to think. Do you think it's just coincidence the way all this is played out? Or is it a planned agenda that has took many twists and turns, but has ended up getting routed back to the same way? I mean, I would think if certain people are not eligible for the reward fund money, it wouldn't behoove someone to be their friend and try to collect it. Just a thought. So at some point in time, their friendship has to break up. And what better time for it to do so than when one of the friends is cohorting with the other friend's sworn enemy? Let's just think about it. I want y'all's opinions. I'm torn. See, I'm not pretending that I know everything. I don't want nobody to think that. Good. Sorry, y'all. Allergies is killing me. I'm a hacking and a coughing, and my chest feels like an elephant is sitting on it. I have took my inhaler already, though, and I do feel somewhat better. What's sad is the little man sounds as bad as I do every time he goes outside and plays and comes back in. Bless his heart. Those genetics. But I want to know what y'all think. What is your opinion? Like, is it just a coincidence? Or is it coincidences of convenience? An orchestrated coincidence? I mean, I feel certain things are reactions to actions, but if it's a well-orchestrated plan, wouldn't there be A, B, C, and D? If A happens, then you do this. If B happens, then you do this. If C happens, then you do this. And D, if all of the above happens, you do this. Or if none of the above happens, you do this. I think that's what we've been dealing with all along. I was watching something about the Madeleine McCann story today, and it triggered something inside of me because they were talking about Netflix videos in there too. And I'm like, wow. And then I've heard so many quotes from the parents and people within their camp that are not YouTubers and weren't YouTubers at the time about Madeleine McCann, about Michael Vaughn, about Harmony Montgomery, about so many, other children. By the way, another mini victory for the West boys, y'all. Not a case I followed. That's why I'm not trying to jump on the bandwagon and follow it now. Just a little mini tidbit out there that I saw, which is that the small victory was won today, and that small or might have been yesterday, which is they can have no contact with the other 4 children that were in the home at this time until is the way I understand it. I mean, if they're found innocent, of course, I don't know that they would be able to continue to uphold that order. Now it's in the court system, and it's for them to suss out on that one. But at least they've been able to catch that victory, of the other children being removed, being saved, and of now having solid criminal charges. Now, if we could just find them babies, I guess sometimes we can only hope for so much. Um, wow, this is busy and people are just driving a little cray cray right now. Um, I want y'all to tell me what y'all think, though. Is this an in round, a setup to get reward money, possibly, for someone? Why? The only thing I find suspect about the whole phone thing, if it had never been said, to me, what is suspect about it is, why did Tim Mullins feel the need to download the entire phone contents to his computer? Why did he need to download any of it? He's talking about saving Don's pictures. From who? From what? What are you trying to save the pictures from? That's my question. I don't understand. Like, who is going to have those pictures or have at those pictures that it's a problem to you? That would be my question, I guess. Why do you feel the need to download and save those files, period, and have the authority when you, I don't know. I understand that it's an iPhone, so I don't know much about that. I don't know if that's what they actually got, the one they got at the AT&T store, if it's the one they had that the police had taken before they got those at the AT&T store, or if it was a straight burner phone like got at the Dollar General type thing. We don't know. I want to know your thoughts and your opinions. From what I can glean from every story I've listened to, from the parties involved, is it was the phone that had been given back from TBI, had given it back. That's what I understand. It was that phone. So, I don't know. See y'all later tonight. Peace, love, and light.